Hello guys and girls, my name is Levitee. Welcome to the ABL Season 3 week number 7, I think. But we are here to face my man TJ and the Philadelphia Flygons. If you enjoy this battle, don't forget to click the like button down below. And also do not forget to subscribe if you are hyped for the ABL and you just want to see more of it. So, let's talk about this match a bit. We came off last week with a big win over Sly and the Seattle Swallows. So I came into this match hoping to grab another win here to try and make a comeback. Because currently we are 2-4, I think. So if we win this match, we would be 3-4, which is good. Well, it's not good, but it's decent, I guess we could say. But he brought Ash Greninja, Reuniclus, Infernape, Mega Manectric, Scissor, and Flygon. We brought Physically Defensive Celesteela, Calm Mind, Z, Draco, Meteor, Latias, Sticky Webs, Ribombee with U-Turn and Hidden Power Fire. Kind of mixed defensive Milotic and 3 attacks Mega Medicham with Baton Pass for the Reuniclus and Assault Vest, Alolan Muck. So, let's dive right into this match here. He didn't bring the Snorlax, which surprised me a bit, but I was happy to not see it. So I lead my Mega Medicham here because, you know, it's pretty safe. If he decides to lead with the Reuniclus, you know, whatever, I do Baton Pass, so I can just pass out. But I lead with the Megacham, and he leads with the Scissor here, so I calced it. High Jump Kick did have a possibility to Oko, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to click High Jump Kick. Well, actually, at first I click Fake Out, and then I click High Jump Kick. But he does go into the Reuniclus here. I kind of wish I just would have went and Baton Pass here, because, like, Reuniclus is such a good switch in this, but this High Jump Kick does so much damage to Reuniclus. That's 42% on a resisted hit. That is wild. But he does reveal the Rock Ailment here, which I thought, okay, this is a very interesting set here. So I obviously can't stay in, and I reveal the Baton Pass. I go right in the little Muck, so this is a good situation for me because I get my little Muck here, and I can potentially get rid of this Reuniclus right here and now with the Pursuit. So I go for the Pursuit. Only does 26% as a Rocky Helmet. It's gonna go. Actually reveals Acid Arm here, so he brings a really cool Reuniclus set that I did not expect at all. So props to him in building for thinking of bringing this. But he goes into his Infernape here, so I just go ahead and click the knockoff. I wish I would have Pursuited there, because then I would have got some more damage on him. But unfortunately I didn't. But he does go in the Infernape, and we're able to knock off his Expert Belt, which is cool to knock that out. So I go into my Milotic here because I know I can take really any hit. I don't have my Marvel skill activated, but still I'm going to take hit very well. So Milotic, we're going to come in here. He's going to reveal the U-Turn, as he just goes right into his Mega Manectric here, as we're going to fire up the Scald. There's a decent chunk, about 50%. So I can't stay in here, obviously. I just go into my Latias because I know I can take any one hit, as he actually whips out the Electric Terrain, which is super cool. I don't remember what he's... Oh, he told me he had Thunderbolt. He told me he had Electric Terrain because on the option side I brought Miracle with Milotic. Because apparently Milotic would have lived the Mega Manectric's Thunderbolt without the Electric Terrain. And I guess with the Electric Terrain I would have not lived it. So that was a really cool bring on his part. He brought a two really cool sets with the Electric Terrain Mega Main and the Acid Armor, Rock Gamma, Reuniclus. All the stuff I didn't expect. So he goes in the Scissor here as my Latias is in. I decided to comment here because why not? Now, Z Draco actually had a possibility to Oko if he was an offensive bandit set, but I didn't feel like risking it because I needed my Latias to win, and like if he was some weird specially defensive set and I decided and that Z Draco did nothing, I would have lost my Latias right there, which would have been pretty bad for me. So I just do the safe route, just go into my Celesteela as he does reveal the U-Turn. He just goes right into his Mega Manectric here. So this is really cool here. I had the Walk-On Berry, so he's going to click Thunderbolt. It's going to do a tremendous amount of damage to me. Now Earthquake actually had a possibility, actually I don't remember if Earthquake had a possibility. Yeah, I think it did. I'm pretty sure Earthquake had a possibility to Oko this Mega Manectric, but it did not, unfortunately. My Celesteela, I'm going to keep it around that because I can still take hits from the Scissor very well. I decided to go right back into my Latias, as Thunderbolt's going to do a lot to us in the Electric Terrain. Could you imagine Mega Manectric got regular Electric Terrain? Oof, that would be wild. This thing would definitely replace Coco. But he actually reveals a Signal Beam here, which is another really cool bring on him. I really like this prep this game, but I do just decide to fire off the Draco Meteor here, and thankfully I do not miss, and I'm able to connect and kill this Mega Manectric here, was proving to be a pain in the butt to deal with. But my Latias is at 7% health now, which is pretty bad. I can roost up on like the Reuniclus though, unless it has like Shadow Ball. I'm pretty sure it did. But his Scissor's going to come back here. I'm going to go into my Celesteela, because I can still switch into it very safely as he goes into Greninja. I don't remember what I do. I double into my little Muck here as he reveals the Grass Knot. Okay. Good to know. So he's going to go back into the Scissor. Knock off. Now I did a Fire Punch on this thing, but I didn't feel like risking it. So I decided to go for the safe knockoff. As he reveals the assault vest, he has so many cool sets this week. I'm a bit jealous of how many cool sets he brought this week. Now, in my front office, we talked about assault vest scissor, but I didn't think he would actually bring it, but he did. So that was kind of wild. I'm really glad I didn't stay in my Latias then when I was +1 and pop my Z move on this, because I would have done nothing because he was assault vest. So I'm really glad I switched out my Latias there. But scissor comes back in, and this is my Celestial again. Greninja is gonna come back in. Okay, I don't really have a choice now. This thing's kind of is going to get a battle bond boost here anyway. So I decided to sack my Celestial because the next move Scissor does to me anyway, I'll die too probably. So this thing's gonna get battle bond off. My Celestial gonna go down, which is unfortunate. I get my Lolamuck though. He's gonna have to switch out here. Infernape comes in as I just fire off the knockoff again. He goes into his Infernape. I go back into my Milotic. He actually feels slack off, and yet another cool move here by TJ. So he's going to U-turn. He's going to get his Scissor back in. I recover up. Get almost to full, but not quite. I don't remember if I stay in here or not. I actually do stay in. I just recover again, just get the full 100%. And Astro Ninja's going to be able to come back in here. And it goes for a Grass Knot. And I did not think this was going to Oko me. I really did not. I didn't even bother calculating it. I just thought I was going to live that. But it didn't. And this Astro Greninja actually proved to be a bit of a pain to deal with, because my original plan, behind when I was building, is just don't let the Greninja get a battle bond off and it's no problem. But and I didn't really prep for battle bond Greninja. I kind of just prepped for Greninja not to be able to get a kill to get battle bond off. But unfortunately he did that, and I was like, ooh, this is not good. So Rabami's gonna come in here. I thankfully outspeed. Actually, I don't outspeed, but he's locked in the Grass Knot because he's choice specs. So he's got a switcher. I get my webs up here, which is really important, and he doesn't bring any removal. This thing didn't have Devog, and neither did the Flygon. So my sticky webs here are really nice. And I decided to stay in and knock the Scissor out. I do have the Focus Sash, so I'm able to knock him out with HP Fire. So we get rid of that beast. And now I'm opening up the door for my Latias because I got rid of his Bullet Punch, which would have knocked down my Latias at the range attack because it's only at 7%. And I don't think this thing had Mach Punch, and I don't think the Greninja had Water Shuriken. So Rabambi's going to be able to come in here. I'm like, okay, I'm going to sack this thing. I go into my Mega Jam here on the off chance that he tries to close combat me. So he goes in the Reuniclus here, and I'm like, I Baton Pass out, of course. I get in my Alolan Muck. He actually reveals a Nightshade, which is cool. I'm going to fire off the knockoff as we get rid of his Rock Helmet. It's going to do a lot of damage, as I think he's just Acid Armors here. Yep, he's going to do that. I pursued him because I thought he was going to switch there, but he did not. We thankfully get the Poison on him, though, and he is not Magic Card. That would have been really nice if he was. I almost brought Toxic on my Mega Medicham, but I didn't because I figured this thing would have been Magic Card, but it was not. So I could have brought Toxic on my Mega Medicham with this thing. I go for the Pursuit again, trying to scout if he'll switch. He doesn't, though. I go for another Pursuit, see if he'll switch this turn. And I think I go for Knockoff the next turn, because now I'm at 7% and I want a good amount of damage. Yes, I go Knockoff. He's going to do a solid chunk as he recovers here. And my Muck's going to click Knockoff again here. Get some nice damage on him, nice 21%. Recover away. He's going to have to attack me here eventually. There's a Knockoff. 22. And there he attacks me there. And I think I get in my Latias here, and I remember. Yes, I get my Latias because I figured this is a good opportunity for me to roost. I roost up. It just Nightshades me right off the bat. Does a decent chunk. I think I roost again here. I don't remember, unless I Calm Minded. Roost. Okay, I don't remember what I do here, actually. Actually, I think I stay in, and I just fire on my Z move. I don't remember this. I might have had the possibility to live Dark Pulse. I don't know, though. It's an Ash Greninja. But I'm just going to YOLO it. I'm going to stay in and just fire off my Z move. Because Draco didn't have a 100% guarantee to Oko the Ash Greninja. And I wanted to get rid of that thing right off the bat. Actually, the reason why I stayed in against Ash Greninja is because I went outsped because of the sticky webs. So I decided to fire my Z move because, like I said, Draco couldn't 100% knock out the Ash Greninja. I wanted that thing gone. But he actually doubles in the Flygon here, sacking that. So we kill that thing. Latias picks up another kill. He goes to the Ash Greninja this turn. I fire off the Draco. Fortunately, I don't get the roll to knock him out there, which is unfortunate. But I still do massive damage to him. There's the Dark Pulse. Going to kill me, obviously. I get my Rabambi here. I'm like, okay, just gonna U-turn. Knocks out him. That beast is gone. If he had water shuriken, whatever, he couldn't have it. So I'm like, okay, I can't really do anything else here besides high jump kick spam, which is what I do. There's not really much to that. So I high jump kick. It does so much damage though for being a resisted hit, and I'm pretty sure this thing was fully physically defensive as well, which is wild. So you can see how much high jump kick is doing. And thankfully I didn't miss any of these, and I live psychic on 1%. It was actually a roll for my Mega Medicham to live, so I don't know if it was in my favor though. I don't know. So I kind of got lucked out here by living, but you know what, Mega Medicham prevailed for the Toronto Weaviles. So I'm able to knock out the Reuniclus there, and this is the W for me. Actually, it's not 100% a W for me because Zen Headbutt could miss, but unfortunately I do connect, and I'm gonna outspeed him and knock him out here. Thankfully to the sticky webs, so Rabombi coming in clutch there at the end with the sticky webs, being able for Mega Medicham to outspeed the Infernape and knock it out. So Rabombi has been very useful so far since I picked it up in my free agents. But yeah, Mega Medicham coming in big this week, knocking out the Infernape and giving us the W. So yeah, we grab another W here, which is another really important win because TJ was another really good team in the league. So getting a win against him is really nice, and my playoff dream is still alive here. So yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here now. What else do I want to say? Is there anything else? I do not think so. Next week we face the #1 team in the league. We face SV and the Salem Sylveons. So that's gonna be a really hard match. But the thing though is, SV technically is not the #1 seed. Technically is because he took over the #1 seed. So I don't know. It'll still be a tough match either way. But yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here now. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget that click the button down below, and also do not forget to subscribe for more. My opponent's channel will be in the description below as well. But yeah, I'm gonna get the heck out of here now. See you guys later.